Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we used to do, we used to run this command. Okay, and when I give this, it will be executing
Sanity.
sanity. Okay, fine. Till now we know how to do this. Now I'm going to show you how to configure the Jenkins. Okay,
Okay.
so what is Jenkins? Using Jenkins. So far we are using Jenkins now for continuous integration. What?
Continuous.
Integration. So you will hear a word like CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous development, or continuous delivery. Okay, they will tell CD means continuous delivery or continuous development. Okay, now, so what happens now? We are having automation. So first of all, we'll be having automation for already existing functionality. Yes or no?
Yes.
For example, if we are getting some new functionality, we don't automate. When we will do the automation?
Where we want
Then
to.
the repeated action occurs.
Yeah,
Application is stable.
Exactly. Whenever the application is stable, only then we will do the automation. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, assume today developers are working. In my team, there are 3 developers. Okay. All the 3 developers are working on some new functionalities. At the end, what they will do? At the end of the day, they will merge all the code, right? Means they will send all their code to Git. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So once they send all the code to the Git, and then they will create a new build. Okay. Once they create a new build, we will do our testing. Once they give the build to the testing team, then we will also what we will do first, when we get a new build, we will do a sanity testing, and then we will verify the new changes, and then we will also do the regression. So no.
Yeah.
So now, see, because we are having automation, we will try to find the regression defects as early as possible. What? As early as possible. Okay, because already we are having automation, right? So now what happened? Now, whenever developers create a new build, okay, then what we will do, because already we have automation script, we will write in such a way that it will trigger my automation script automatically. Okay, see, either we can execute our script whenever there is a new build, or what happens, the developers will write their code in such a way that every day night at 12 o'clock their build will happen automatically. Okay, so everyone will push their code to GitHub repository. So at the end of the day, we'll be having the latest code in the GitHub repository. So what happened? Every day night, they will create a new build at 12 o'clock. Then you can in Jenkins, you can configure that to run the automation script every day at 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock, because the developers are creating a new build every day at 12 p.m. or 10 p.m. or morning 4 a.m. Okay, and then you will write your code in such a way that to execute your automation script on the latest build at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. so that by every day morning you will see the report of regression, so that it is possible for us to find the regression defects as early as possible. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this is called as continuous CI/CD. Okay, so developers also will create a new build, and then we will be executing our script also on that build. Okay. So now we are looking into the part of continuous integration. Okay, where we will be executing our automation script alone. Okay, we are not worried how the developers do their build everything. Okay. So now we know that we are having Maven, we are using Maven, so that we will run the Maven command to execute our test cases. So no.
Yeah.
Fine. So now we will do the setup for Jenkins. Okay. So now everyone got idea why we use Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Or is something is not clear to someone? Is that clear to everyone why we use Jenkins?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. First, what we have to do, we have to download Jenkins. Okay. So
There
how
is a
to
resound of your voice.
hello? Can everyone go on mute?
No.
Okay. Now is my voice echoing or?
No, it is good.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Fine. Good. So now I'm trying to download the Jenkins. Okay. So Jenkins. So I'm going to Google and search Jenkins download. Okay. So I'm going to this website. I will write this website. Download Jenkins. Okay. So now, if I see here, you are having two things, huh? LTS war file. Okay. So you can download this war file. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So you can just right click on this and then you can download that. Okay. Clear? Very good.
Yes.
Now, see, till now we saw .exe files. Yes or no? .exe files
Yes.
means what?
Yes.
Executable.
Executable file.
Executable files means what we will do, we will download that and then
extract.
we will double click that and then we will run. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
But see here it is not executive file, it is war file. Yes or no? .exe, it's not .exe, it is .war, W-A-R, war. Okay, so because executable file means you will double click and then execute and then install by clicking next. But this is war file. Okay, so for war file, nothing to install. You have to just go here, copy that. Okay, and then go to one folder. For example, here I'm just going and placing that war file here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want to start Jenkins. Okay. For example, here if you see localhost, for example, just I'm accessing this URL. Okay. So this is the URL. Now you are unable to access this URL. Yes or no?
Okay.
Now I'm going to start the Jenkins. What? I'm going to
Start the Jenkins.
how to start? Simple. Wherever you place this war file, okay, you just go to that open command prompt. Okay. What you have to do? You have to go to the folder where you have placed that war file. Okay. And then you have to run a command. What is that command? Simple. So go to the folder and run the command java-jar, then jenkins.war. Okay, so java space -jar space jenkins var. Okay, this is the command. So I'm going here, java space -jar space jenkins. Okay, clear? This is the command. I'm giving this command. So when I give this command, Jenkins server will start. What? See, here we don't have separate server. So what we are doing, we are starting the Jenkins in our local machine. Okay. But in your company, there will be a different server where the Jenkins will be placed and started. So they will be giving you a URL where you can access that URL. Okay. But here we don't have different server. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to start that in our local machine. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now fail to load many.
The Jenkins.org, you have given the small j in the command.
Okay. No. That's correct. It is correct. No, it is no, because here the name, whatever we have to give the same name. Okay.
Okay.
So if you see here in the folder, it is J small Jenkins. Okay.
Okay.
So now if you see here, it is telling, you can see a message like Jenkins is fully up and running. Okay. So once you see this message, you can understand that Jenkins is started. Okay. So now what we are doing, we are starting the Jenkins server. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So because in real time, when you're working in companies, the Jenkins will be already installed in some server. They will just share you the URL. Okay. But here we don't have any server, so we are installing that in our local machine. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, once the server is up and running, you can access this URL. What is the URL? Because already you installed this in your system, right? Just now. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm using just localhost. What is localhost? Localhost is nothing but your local system. And then the port for this Jenkins default is 8080. So I'm giving localhost colon 8080. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Localhost colon 8080. Okay. So whenever you want, you can give like this localhost colon 80. Localhost is nothing but even we can remove the localhost and give the IP address also. No problem. Okay. So the URL remains localhost colon 8080. Okay. So now see, if the server is starting, then only this will be up. So I'm just closing this. Now if you see, you can't access this. If I go and refresh here, it will give me the error. See, yes or no? So it is possible to access that URL only the Jenkins server is started. Okay. So we'll go again, command prompt, java -jar Jenkins. Okay. So now once the server is started, I can go and access the URL again. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Very good. It will take few seconds. Okay. So it is starting. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
So first, when you are accessing, it will be asking you to create an account, everything. Okay. You can just create. So I created an account. I kept the username as admin. Okay. And then I'm trying to click on login. Okay. If it is not asking username, by default the username will be admin. Okay.
Okay.
Default. What is the default username?
Admin.
Okay. So now I logged into this homepage. Okay. So I will be, when after login, I will be redirecting to the Jenkins homepage. It's slow today. Yeah, it's going logging in now. So you can see. So it is logging in and going to my screen. Okay. So this is my Jenkins page. Okay. Clear. So by default, when you log in, you will not have any this information because I'm using account from long time. I can see all this. These are called the jobs. What? Job.
Sure.
So I will show you how to create a job. Okay. So initially you will be seeing an empty. So now this is a Jenkins homepage which we accessed. Okay. Now what we have to do. So you all know that we are using Maven project. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
For
Yes.
that, we have to install some Maven plugins. You all know what is plugin?
Yes. Yes.
Plugins are nothing but like add-ons, which are additional features to Jenkins. Like Crowpath is an add-on for Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay, in the same way, we are going to do some add-ons installation for this Jenkins. How to do? Now, what we are trying to do is we are going to install some Maven plugins. Okay, what is that? Install Maven plugins. How to do that? Go to Manage Jenkins. Okay,
Mhm.
go to Manage Jenkins. In the right side, you can see the Manage Jenkins. Okay.
Yeah.
And then scroll down, click on Manage Plugins. Okay, so I'll write here. Go to Manage Jenkins. Click on Manage Plugins. 1 minute. Huh?
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So what I'm doing, I'm going to Manage Jenkins. Click on Manage Plugins. Okay.
Okay.
So here, when I go and click on Manage Plugins, you can see this information. Okay, Manage Plugins. So here, what you have to do, you have to search with name Maven. Search with Maven. Okay, and then hit enter. So you'll be getting all the list of Maven. Okay, go to Manage Jenkins. Then click on Manage Plugins.
Honey, some voices coming in the background and disturbance actually. Yeah, now it's fine.
Yeah, so everyone has gone on mute. Yeah, I think from somebody there is a background noise.
Yes.
Fine. Okay, so now, so you have to go to available. Okay, available in the plugins manager, and then you have to click on Maven. Okay, and then you can search. When you search, you'll be getting all the list of plugins to manage, which are to be installed. Okay, so you can go and install all the plugins. Okay, because I have already installed everything. You can see as success. Okay, but you can install all the things. Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
Yes.
Clear, right?
Yes.
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 Very good, very good. Fine. So now we have installed everything. Okay, so now next, what we have to do, we have to create a job. What we have to do, see,
Create a
once after installing, for example, I will just show you something. I will just go and try different manage plugins available. So for example, this one. Okay, so here, when you click on something, here, 1 minute, not this one, the extensions. Okay, so here you can see, you can select, okay, whatever you want, and then here you can click install without. So whenever you search with Maven, you'll be getting all the list of plugins wherever you can see Maven. Okay, so you just put a check mark to everything and click on download now and install after restart. What? Which button?
Download now
Down.
and install after restart.
So here we'll go click on plug manager. Okay, search Maven. Okay, select. Click on download. and install
After restart.
after restart. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have to click. Okay, so now after that you have to restart Jenkins. How to restart the Jenkins? How will you restart the Jenkins?
To command line.
No, simple. How to restart? Simple. You can just close that and open again. That's it.
Okay.
Yes or no? Clear. When you close this, automatically the server will stop. Again, you just
Yes.
go open command prompt and launch that run command. Okay. Clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So now we have done the settings. So now we will go to create a new job. Now what we are going to do?
Create a new job.
Till now it's very clear for everyone, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So now we are going to create a new job. Okay. So how to create a new job? We are just going to click on new item. Okay.
Yeah.
New item. And then here we have to give the name. Give me 1 minute. My son just came. 1 minute. I'm going on mute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So now, so we are going to create a new, what we are going to create here?
Job.
We are going to create a new job. Okay.
Job.
For example, we can give the name of the job. Okay. So for example, I will give. I'm just giving some name. Okay. And then we can create freestyle project. Okay. And then create on OK. So what I have done, I have given the name here and selected freestyle project. Click on OK. And then we can click on save. So now what we are trying to create?
New job.
New job. Okay. Job is nothing but the item. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so here we will be seeing some information like general, Now if you just scroll down, you can see something like
Source
source code management. Okay,
management.
so simple. Here you can just go and click on this. Here we have to give the URL of the Git repository. So we all have the URL of the Git repository.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll just go here. Git, right? GitHub. I'm just trying to find the GitHub URL. See more. India Morning Batch. Okay, so this is a project. This is the Git which we created, Indian Morning Batch Maven project. You all remember, right? This is the
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So here I can go and copy the URL. Okay, and then I will go to Jenkins, and then I will give the URL. Okay, so why I'm giving this URL?
Source code.
Accessible
Code
for
is in the
Exactly. Okay, because we are having this code here, right? So we after our automation, everything is done. The coding, we'll push our code to
repository.
repository. Yes or no? So
Yeah.
from here only it has to take. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we have to just scroll down. You can see build. Here you have to select. See, after giving the name, you are clicking on freestyle project and clicking on OK. So it will come to next page. Okay. Here what you are doing, you are just giving from Git where you have to take. And then you are scrolling down and selecting build in the build position. You have to select invoke top level Maven targets. Okay. This is a standard thing which we have to do. Okay. And then here we have to give the command. What we have to do? What is our command? MVN test
Hyphen
-p sanity. For
P
example, I'm giving
sanity.
the same. Okay. And here we have to give the pom.xml URL. Okay. For example, even see for this we'll be having some other different configuration when we are working in real time. Okay, so as of now I will just give my pom.xml URL. Okay, from my project I will just go here. This is the pom.xml, so I will just go here and then Jenkins and then / pom.xml. So are you everyone are able to follow, right, what we are trying to do? Yeah, see,
Yes.
in the build we are just giving the command which I have to run, and then this is the pom.xml because this is the file from where we are executing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And here MVN, this MVN is not required because already it is a MVN project. By default, it will consider MVN. Okay. Clear? So just the command is test -p sanity. Okay. Now post build actions, we can select test ng results. Okay. What we have to do? We have to select.
Result.
Okay, so now, for example, if you don't see this test ng results in the dropdown, then you have to go to manage plugins, manage Jenkins, manage plugins, and go and search with test ng and install TestNG
Yes.
plugin. Clear?
Okay.
Mhm.
Fine, right? Yeah. Very
Yes.
good. So now what we can do, we have already done the configuration. So which plugin we have to search here? If you want to see the TestNG result, you have to go and search for the plugin TestNG result plugin. When you search with TestNG, you will be getting many plugins. In that you have to select TestNG result plugin. Which one?
SNG result.
Result plugin. Very good. So now I'm going and clicking on save. Okay, clear. So I have saved the job. Now if we go back, I can see my job name, India morning match. Yes or no?
Yes.
When I click here, if you want to see your configuration, whatever you have configured, then you have to go to configure. Okay. So here, if you see, there is no builds, means there are no executions because just now we created. Okay.
Okay.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clicking on configure. And then you can see like this. So I'm just going to save. Now I want to run this. What I have to do?
Run.
Run. Simple. You can just go here. There is something called build now. What?
Build.
So build now is the button which we will click. So I told right, just we will click the button after giving the command. Yeah. So I'm just going to click the build now. Okay. So I have just click on build now. You can see here something is happening. Yes or no? It's building.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
will just click on this. So it will go inside that and I will go to console output. Console output gives me the output. So now how many test cases it has to execute?
One.
Sanity, how many test cases are there in Sanity?
Two.
See, this is our previous execution for Sanity. How many? Two are there. What are they? Home loan with app, car loan with web. We will see what will be executed here. Because we gave the same command. See, it is starting. We'll see. See,
Okay.
home loan with app and car loan with web. So how many?
Two.
Yes or no? So now we are not running. Even you can close the Eclipse, no problem. I will go and close the Eclipse. Okay, you can close the command prompt also, but the Jenkins server should be up and running. Okay, you should not close the command prompt of Jenkins. Is that clear? So
Yeah.
now what you are doing, you are just clicking on build now. That's it. So for example, whenever your manager wants to execute, you are not available. If they want, you can just ask them, okay, go to the job, and you will tell the job name. You will click here because he will be having access to this URL. Okay, so he'll go here, go to that particular job, and then click on build now. That's it. For example, this is for Sanity. If you want to create one more for regression, okay, then how will you create? Can you tell me how to create a new item?
New item.
New item. And then I will give a name. For example, I will give India batch regression. Okay. And then I will go and select freestyle project and then click on OK. And then I will give. Okay, I will just copy this. Okay, this is the GitHub repository. So here, if you go here, I just scroll down. I will go to here, select the Git, and then give the Git URL. Clear. And then I will scroll down to build. And then I will give invoke top level Maven targets. Okay. And then I will give the path of the form.xml. And here I will give the command. What is the command? Test
Hyphen
P
regression.
regression. Yes or no? So for pom.xml, you have to click on advanced. Okay, then only you can see the pom.xml / pom.xml. And then you can go and select this result and then apply, save. Is that clear? Now we have created one more job called regression. Okay, now you can go here and you can click on build now.
Build
See, there are
now.
no builds executed. You go and click on build now, it will execute. The job will start here. See, if you go and click here and if you go to console, you can see the output, the test case will be executed. Is that clear? So I'm just going to output here. See, for example, just now it has been executed. No, 1 minute. Refresh. The report, I'm just trying to find where that report will come. .xml. I'm just accessing the URL. Okay, build one testing. Okay, so this is, you can see the path of the report also here. Okay, see, this is the path. So now if you see how many test cases executed,
3.
why
3.
3?
Regression is
Regression.
Regression, because we have set regression like. Okay, so now I want to just open the result. Okay, so I'm just copying the path where my result has been saved, and then I will go here and then. So this is my result path, because when we are doing manually, you can go to that folder and then execute. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now here also the report will be generated, but this will be in a different format. Okay, pass. See, it is coming pass.
Okay. State.
Okay.
So when they are generating a framework, okay, see, you will tell that you are working on existing framework, because to create a new framework, it is very difficult. Okay, because you will be having automation experience of 3 years, 4 years. Beyond that you can't have. Okay, so for that, what you will tell, you are working on existing framework. What you're working on?
Existing framework.
Because to
Existing
create a
framework.
framework, it's very difficult to do all the setup, everything. Okay, if you have very good knowledge, very good hands-on experience, then you can create. But you will tell like you are working on existing framework. Existing framework means which is already available. You have not developed any framework, but you are working on the same framework, which is already implemented in the project. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
so you'll be telling you are working on existing framework, that is test engine framework, and you are using Maven and then Jenkins. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So this is how the Jenkins works. See, now I was telling like we can schedule this also. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now till now we have not scheduled. We are just executing manually by clicking on this build now button. Okay.
Okay.
Now I will show you how to schedule this. Okay. So now how to, for example, this is my regression. Okay. I want to schedule this. I will go inside this. I will go to configure. I want this to run every day at 6:56. At what time? Now it's 6:54. I want to run this at 6:56. So we'll just scroll down. Something you can see build trigger. Trigger means to start, launch. Okay. So here there is something called build periodicity. What is here?
Build periodically.
Build periodicity. Okay.
Periodically.
So periodically. Okay. So now here I am telling build periodically means, so how frequent it should run. What? How
Frequent it should be.
frequent it should run. Okay. So now when I'm giving here, we have to schedule when it has to run. What we have to do?
When it has to run.
When it has to run.
Assume
Okay. So this is having a format called like for example, like we are having something like first starting with minutes. Okay, and then hour, and then month. Okay, and then I think this is next day of the month,
Week.
and then week.
Before month it should.
Weekday. I will show you. Okay, so this is the format. First you have to give minutes, at which minute it has to run. Okay, and then hour, and then day, and then month, and then weekday. So now, for example, if I want to run at 57, hour is 6, day I want every day, and then month every month, weekday 5, or star if you give, means every day at 6:57 it will run. Is that clear?
Yes.
If I give like this 58, see, would last run Sunday 25th June at this time it is telling. Next run it will run on 26th June today at 6:58 a.m. Okay, so I'm just clicking on save. Is that clear? Is
Yeah.
it clear how I schedule?
Yes.
Yes.
So first one is minute, second one is hour, next it is a day, which day you want. Okay, you can mention, specifically mention, okay, which month you want. Okay, usually the other things will be, sorry, I just clicked. Okay. Okay, I cancel that. So now we are waiting for 1 minute. At 6:58, we are expecting that a new job will start here. Okay, because we configure it to run at what time?
6:58.
6:58. So you can schedule at whatever time you want. Okay, you can give, for example, you can give at 7 o'clock you want. Okay, and accordingly I will show you how to set. So we are waiting for 58. So now 57. I think in next 1 minute it will start. Okay, no problem. So we are running a regression, right? I can go and show you this. So here the next one. Okay, I'm just showing. So here we can go to build periodically, and then you have to set. Okay, so for example, you are giving star 7 star star star, then you can see here it will tell it will run every day at morning 7 o'clock. Yes or no?
Okay.
Star star means this even minutes it will take at 7 a.m. 0, it will consider as 0 because 7. For example, if I give at morning 5 o'clock, see it will execute from tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Okay, clear? So now if I go to my regression, see it executed at 6:58. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is how the execution will have. If you want to go and check, you can go to console and check the output. See, yes or no?
Yeah.
This is how we will schedule nightly build. Okay, so you can schedule at whatever time you want.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
So the format is minutes, hour, day, month, and day, week. Okay, so even you can mention, okay, you can mention whatever time you want. Fine, right?
Yes.
For example, so I will just, I'm having some examples. I will just share you these examples also. Okay, format of build. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, for example, you want to only Monday to Friday. Okay, you can give like this, because there are 7 days in a week, right? Yeah, so if you want from 1 to 5 means Monday to Friday, then you can give at the last star, you can give 1-5 means it will execute only till Monday to Friday. Okay,
Okay.
for example, if I go here, regression, configure, if I scroll down, so here I'm giving star star star, right? If I remove the star, if I give 1-5, so it will indicate me it will run only till Monday to Friday. Is that clear? This is how we will do the Jenkins job. Any confusion?
No.
No.
Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See what we did, we just downloaded the war file, we placed in a folder, we started the war file by running the command java space -jar space jenkins.war. Okay, once the server is started, we launch the URL. What is the URL? Localhost colon 8080. See, 8080 is the port, which is the default port for the Jenkins. Okay, clear? Now after
Yes.
launching, you will create an account, and I created an account with a username admin and password as admin. I logged in and then created a new job. When I create a new job, I gave the URL of the GitHub where I'm having the repository, and then I gave my pom.xml path, and then I gave the periodicity, and then I selected test result, and then I gave the command of the Maven, which command I want. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So you all
Okay.
try to run this today and see. Okay.
Okay.
I will just send you this information also. For chronology. Okay.
Okay.
So I will stop the session today. Tomorrow, 27th. Tomorrow we will start a concept. So tomorrow everyone will be available, right, in the class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So tomorrow we will start GitHub. Okay, I will show you how to use the GitHub using directly Eclipse. Okay, we'll have a session on GitHub.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fine. Okay, then I will stop the session. Okay,
Okay.
thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank